The smartest AI models in the world got dramatically better at hard problems, not by getting bigger, but by being told to slow down. Here's what most explainers miss about reasoning in AI. When you ask a language model a question, it doesn't think and then answer. It generates the answer one word at a time, left to right, with no scratch paper. For simple questions, that's fine. But for anything requiring multiple steps, math, logic, planning, it's like asking someone to multiply 347 by 28 entirely in their head, out loud, while committing to each digit before computing the next one. You're going to get errors. Chain of thought reasoning is the fix, and it's almost embarrassingly simple. Instead of asking the model for a final answer directly, you get it to write out intermediate steps first. Think step by step. That's literally all it takes in the basic version. A 2022 Google paper showed that just adding that phrase to a prompt boosted accuracy on grade school math problems from around 18% to over 60%. Same model, same weights, no retraining. The only difference was giving the model room to work through the problem before committing to an answer. Why does this work? Because each intermediate step becomes context for the next one. The model can refer back to its own partial work. It's the difference between doing long division in your head versus on paper. The paper doesn't make you smarter. It just prevents you from dropping information mid-calculation. The newer reasoning models, OpenAI's O1 series, Claude's extended thinking, take this further. They don't wait for you to ask them to think step by step. They're trained to do it automatically, generating long internal reasoning chains before producing a response. The model essentially argues with itself, checks its logic, and sometimes backtracks before giving you an answer. But here's the honest version of the trade-off. All that thinking costs tokens. A reasoning model might use 10 times more compute on a single question than a standard model. That means slower responses and higher bills. And more steps don't guarantee correctness. A model can reason carefully through 5 paragraphs and still arrive at a confidently wrong conclusion. Step-by-step reasoning reduces errors. It doesn't eliminate them. What this means for you: if you're using AI for anything that requires genuine problem solving, not just summarizing or drafting, you want it thinking out loud. Either use a reasoning model or simply ask for the work to be shown. The accuracy difference is not marginal. It's the gap between a tool you can trust on hard questions and one you can't. If that was useful, subscribe. New explainer every week. I'm Ariella.